What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 281 of the Lured Up Podcast, a podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Saturday morning, September 2nd, 2023. I'm your host, Ken Pescatore. That's Adam Tuttle. Adam.
Hey, everyone.
You look like a South Park character right now.
Yeah. do you realize it is now sweater weather?
Is it?
It is.
It's still kind of warm
65
here.
degrees.
That's amazing.
I'm cold right now.
We are streaming this live on twitch.tv
From Canada,
slash Pokemon Professor Network. Oh, Maddie G in the chat subscribing with Prime. Hi. Yeah, we do that stuff over on twitch.tv slash Pokemon Professor. So you can check that out if you're listening to the audio. If you're watching the video, you can also catch the VOD on YouTube or the audio podcast on your favorite podcatcher as well. Also, in addition, furthermore. Anyway, Adam, big week, man. We had Go Fest Global. Got plenty to talk about. I want to recap. I want to see how you played. In typical fashion, Niantic kind of dropped the news bomb at the 11th hour for the season. Kept everyone
Oh, you mean it already started?
Kept everyone on the edge of their seats till the very end. All that fun stuff.
They call that a cliffhanger?
Yeah, well, we do have the info of the new season, Adventures Abound. We'll talk about it. We have details of how September's going to play out, including the first couple of events. We have Charmander Community Day happening in a few hours from the time of this recording. Paldean Adventure and the Ultra Unlocked Paldea. I kind of want to share our thoughts on a couple things here. One, the timed research, and revisit that conversation we had of difficulty. And then I want to talk about the release of all these Paldean Gen 9 Pokemon, like, ahead of, like, Galar and stuff like that. So it's an interesting kind of spin that they're doing this now and not with the release of, I guess, for the DLC. I don't know.
I agree. And then we got to have a little, like, sing-along.
A sing-along?
A sing-along.
What do you want to sing?
A special rendition.
All right, cool. That sounds fun. Oh, the Pikachu. Whatever, Adam. The stage will be, the floor will be yours.
Just let me know when it's lit.
Sure. GBL has a new schedule and a massive move dump. So
move update. Let's go.
We've seen this before, where at the beginning of a season, they'll have like a couple moves have been updated. You know, not like
my quick attack is going to be less quick.
Yeah,
and it's going to do more attack.
Yes,
but it's going to be less quick.
Less quick, more attack.
Quick.
We'll talk about all
Does
that, and we'll go through some of the highlights that I've seen on the schedule, and ultimately all this news. We always do this every month or every new season, rather. We're gonna do a state of the game Twitter space on Sunday night, so you can join us there to kind of talk about the season, the timed research, Master Ball, the first couple of events, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna do that next Sunday night. So we'll get into it. But Adam, I think we should. It's going to be a little news heavy today. It's going to be a little news heavy because we have a lot of, I don't know, a lot of news. So that makes things news heavy, right? That's how it works.
Whoa!
What?
Sorry, I'm just looking at my recently caught, and there's 100% gulpin at my house.
Get out of here.
I'm not going to get out of here because I'm currently living here.
All right. Well, let's recap, dude. Focus on today, man. How was your Go Fest Global? What happened with Go Fest? Did you? So
it was Chanel's. It was.
Oh,
first
that's
off,
right.
Let me set the stage. That's not the stage that I want to be on right now. So the stage is it's Chanel's birthday weekend. She has plans.
Birthday weekend. Wait, birthday is a day.
Yes, her birthday is Sunday. But the way... Listen, we are two different families with two different other families that the kid is involved with. So it is multiple kids going from home to home to get safe and all that stuff. But so they had to leave early on Sunday, which we did a Saturday dinner party. We also went and saw SpongeBob the Musical. So there was not.
How was that?
That was fantastic, honestly.
If
The
you
actors
had
were awesome.
if you had to choose, not necessarily from the musical, but I'm just saying in the canon, the lore of SpongeBob, one SpongeBob character as the superior character from the cast, who is it? Say it. 3, 2, 1. Squidward.
Honestly, yeah.
Yes.
No, seriously, he was done so well, and it was like I was like, is it over the top or is it not enough? And I was like, it's like in that sweet spot. I was like, because the pants they had were like
Square.
another set of no, for Squidward.
Oh,
They
for
had
Squidward.
another pair of pants.
Oh yeah, I know,
another
with
pair
all the
of
legs.
shoes,
No,
but
I've
they were
seen.
like zip tied, and
Yeah.
it was so good. It was so good.
All right. Well, so did you
So
get
basically,
any?
the Go Plus did a lot of work during intermission. The only raid that I had available to me was a Gumi, so I did a Gumi raid. I did do a few Primal Kyogres and Groudons, and I caught as much stuff as possible. But when it started, the first thing I clicked on, I'm gonna let you guess.
Oh, was it a costume Pikachu?
It was a costume Pikachu, and it was shiny.
Did that hurt
And it was the most
hurt your body?
unexciting, unenthusiastic catch of the day.
So let me I could do you one better real quick. I could do you one better. So I really like the shiny costume chase, right? So I'm going after the crown Pikachu, and boom, first one, the yellow one, yellow crown. I'm like, all right, cool. Next one, yellow crown. Third shiny Pikachu, yellow crown. Fourth shiny Pikachu, I got the green one. So I got 3 yellows and a green. So I'm looking to trade. And then somehow in my madness of transferring Pokemon, managing Pokemon, I screwed up and transferred my shiny Pikachu from New York Go Fest. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how, but it's gone. So super seasoned up on that one. Super salty, definitely. But so
I have the pink, the yellow, and the blue.
okay. But overall, like, how much gameplay did you get in over the course of the weekend? Like, obviously Sunday
I
was
can
more of
tell
a raid
you-
day, but
Yeah, so Sunday we were at our friend's house having a murder mystery dinner party, which was fantastic.
Adam, you're like the most
turns out-
interesting man alive. This is
Turns out I was the murderer. And it was hard because like the clues were all over the house, and one of them was like refuses to drink tap water, and that was like the first thing on my list to talk about. It was like that. Oh no, I was like, is this tap water? I was like, I don't drink tap water. Do you have any coffee? Like, because
so
that's something I
funny.
normally would do, but it's just funny in the canon of the event that was going
You're
on.
such an interesting,
And that was like
so-
one of the
so
first things. Like
interesting.
I picked it up and I was like, I hope there's not another clue that says that, so I just tucked it away.
So not
So then-
not a
then
lot
the
of
second
gameplay.
day,
Is that what this
not
means?
a lot of
Not a lot of
gameplay. Yeah, not a lot of
Adam,
gameplay.
Adam, I feel for you. I feel for you.
I will say, I caught so 4 of the shiny Pikachu's, or no, 4, 5, 6 shiny Pikachu's.
So why don't you transfer him?
I'm just hear me. Okay, hear me out. I'm saving them for trading for other people. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I did get the shiny blue Shellos. I did evolve
Okay.
it to get that in the decks because I didn't have
All right.
Gastrodon.
Yeah.
I got the shiny Gloomy. I got a shiny Ponard, and I got a shiny Trapinch.
Wow, that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
Oh, dude. All right.
And I got
all right.
no like really good things. I did go to TGA yesterday. Shout out to the grading authority. And I got 100% Bidoof
There.
there.
So, if you check out our Instagram,
It had
right
to have
now,
been when I pulled in.
I have a reel up of me taking 100% Bidoof I caught over the weekend up to level 50. My 4th one. But no, I caught a shiny Bidoof, or Hundo Bidoof and Hundo Swablu in the same day. So I brought them both up to 50 on the spot instantly. So captured that. But oh
That's
man,
impressive.
I played in Red Bank both days and was able to really kind of dig in.
Capitalize.
So, yeah, totally. I totally capitalized. My son was able to play, tip to tail. The event both days was amazing.
How was his gameplay? Did he enjoy it?
He absolutely had a blast. So he is like such an interesting player. So he's back on board. He left the game pretty much exclusively. Like he was out, like barely touched the game.
Wasn't he playing
He was playing Jurassic World Alive, which he still plays, but he, now he's playing much more like non-mobile games. But now he turned to Valor. He's back on the Pokemon Go grind where he plays 100% of the events with me. So all the events he plays, community days, etc. But now he's starting to be back in like managing Pokemon, powering stuff up, like the whole 9 yards. He's in, and he had an absolute blast. Like he didn't bail. He didn't bail. Like that's the symbol of a good day for a kid, an early teenager, 15 years old. You know what I mean? Like he stuck it through. And it was awesome.
Well, it's probably because you're around so many people that are so excited about the game as well.
100%. Like, and everyone knows him. He knows everyone. Like, shout to Ken with hair, catching shundos all day like he usually does.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's a madman. There was also a lot of people that came from out of town, which was great. So I met a bunch of new people that came to like first time ever in Red Bank, but live in like somewhat neighboring towns. Like drove less than a half an hour away. And they're just like, we've never played in Red Bank. We've heard you talk about it on the show. So we're here. And it's like, it was great. All new people experiencing the town for the first time. We all did the surf taco thing Saturday and Sunday, double surf taco. Like,
oh, that's a lot of tacos.
Dude, bro, we got to do
surf taco. But I
want
to hear you taco about it.
It was amazing. We, and shout to Surf Taco in Red Bank because, whenever I have a big group, I'll give them a heads up and stuff like that. But, we'll just go in and like push all the tables together and we just have like this, Last Supper style dinner table. It's like 20 people long of trainers. Like it's awesome. It's like, it's a really good time. Like it's become part of our process, which is really good. But no, man, the ability to catch legendary Pokemon easier, like upping the, making the catch rate so easy, it was phenomenal. So many people were just happy. Kids were going bonkers. My son was like, I'm catching everything on first ball. Like it was just the pacing of the event. We never had to wait for someone.
Fest, where everything
ran. Yeah. No, we didn't have to wait for people to move on to the next raid or whatever because like, usually there's like those couple stragglers in the back of the pack that are like still catching. It's like, I'm up front going like, we're dropping. They're like still catching. It's like, no, we didn't have to wait. So I think the pacing of that was great. I think the Candy XL, amazing. I think the spawn rate, like the diversity of spawns, phenomenal. People were happens every year. The beginning of the event, they're all salty about the shiny rate. They're like, I'm not catching enough shinies. Then you realize that the event is 8 hours long. And by the end of the day, they're still catching somewhat community day numbers of shinies, 30 shinies, even 30, 50, whatever.
That's a lot.
Sure. But it's like this incredible diverse spread of shinies, which makes it so cooler than just catching 50 of the same shiny on a community day. Like this is so different. You know what I mean? And I like the shiny rate. I love the spawn diversity. I love the spawn rate. I loved raids on Saturday as well. Like we still peppered in primals and stuff through the weekend. And then on Sunday, we just went, super hard, giggity, for Rayquaza, which was awesome.
People were salty at the beginning, then you were peppering in raids. You're just cooking up meals.
I am. I sprinkled some stuff on it. But no, it was awesome. It was a good time. I don't know, man. Absolute for me, top tier event. Absolute top tier event. It was well done.
Yeah, and then I did go swimming, but I did have the Go Plus going, which
were you holding it above water like this the whole time, like as you're snorkeling? Like
I had the pickle. I was pickleballing it, just keep hitting it,
keeping it up in the air.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to hear you at least got to play a little bit. I had an absolute
it was
blast.
It was a lot of interacting with people. So like I gotta look at it as like I was being social.
Yeah.
I was still playing with the Go Plus, so like, I had to reconnect it every once in a while, but it wasn't insane gameplay like I thought I'd be able to do.
And once again, how great is that auto reconnect feature?
It is literally the best. The only complaint I have, I don't care that it vibrates outrageously. What I do care about is I'll have it in my pocket and I'll bend down to like grab something and like it just holds it and then Pikachu starts sleeping.
Yep.
I'm like, I can't. No, I don't want to go to bed right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bed. And then I don't
100%.
know because I'm doing something else. I don't
Yep.
know if it thinks it's sleeping or if I hit it in just enough time so
Dude,
it stops sleeping.
Agreed. That's happened to me countless times, and I was like, "This sucks, dude." I got thick thighs, yo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I put some stress on those pockets.
Yeah,
and it's like if I had my wallet in there or something like that too. It's like, yeah.
And I will say I'm not like a humongous Pokemon Sleep person, but I was Monday years old when I realized you could go in 3 times a day and feed it. So my Snorlax is like on fire. He is as big as you can get. As well, not. I mean, obviously not maxed out. Like I don't have great stats, but I'm on my first island, and I've done whatever like 14 days straight. I should unlock the next Sleepy Snorlax today, but my stats have just increased. Like I thought that Great 1 or whatever was like okay, but no, I'm in almost Ultra.
Yep.
So
I'll admit, now that I've done the 28 days of sleeping and I have the 5 nighttime nightcap Snorlax, Pokemon Sleep, I'm out. I'm out. I don't know, man. It's just like I'm trying to give dedicated phone time to Pokemon Go, and it bothers me to take it away for Pokemon Sleep.
Well, for me, it's just something like after, like once I connect the Go Plus, and then like it just catches. It's catching, and I'm like just grabbing berries,
dude.
Like it's just something super passive that I can log in, do it really quick, and then back out.
Yeah, see, I don't find that it's that passive, because what ends up for me is with all this increased item storage, all this increased Pokemon storage, there's always something for me to do in Pokemon Go. I'm spending so much time in maintenance mode. Like cleaning up my inventory.
Oh, the menus.
Everybody
loves the menus.
Cleaning up
that was
the
actually
box.
Like part of the discussion we had, because my son was watching his friend in the menus, being like, should I equip this? Should I do this? Should I do that? And you could just see Ashton's face like, can we just play the game? I just want to play the game.
I was cracking myself up yesterday because I was on the train yesterday. I took the train up to Hoboken. And Hoboken. And I have Mega Evolved 127 Pokemon in a row. And I was like, yo, this game...
Mega Evolved that many?
Well, I have 127 Mega Pokemon in my loop right now. So, like, if I go to my, Mega tag, I'll have... Here, look, I'll pull it up on screen right now for the peeps. So if I go to my where's my Mega tag?
But my 2 recent shinies, I did go plus
130. 130. So this yep, I did all these yesterday. So it's like, all these things they're all going to cost now because they're outside of their loop. And it's like it's hours worth of just mind-numbing nothing. It's hours worth of it. It's so, like, I'm spending so much time doing it. It's like, it's very frustrating.
If you're listening to the podcast live or watching right now, Mega Evolve a Blaziken or a Charizard right now.
Yeah, do it now so you don't forget for Community Day. Good call, Adam. But Adam, we got to get into the news because there's like so much of it.
Hold on.
What?
I did catch a shiny Bidoof and a shiny Lopunny with the Go Plus Plus.
That's good. All right. Are we ready to dig into the news here? We got a lot.
Yeah, let's dig.
Adventures Abound is our new season. What do you think of the name out of the gate?
I like it. It looks really cool. It feels, again, like these feel like video game titles. Like, I feel like I'm in a video game, like, introduction, you know?
So, what do you? I don't know how loud that's going to be. What do you think of the introduction of Paldean Pokemon now? And is it too late? Is it too soon? Like, I don't know.
I
man.
feel like it's too soon. And that's just because I don't want to see Quaxquavel.
Because you have a chemical hatred.
I have
for
an
him.
imbalance.
It starts.
I have an imbalance
It
in my
creates
brain.
something in your brain that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand.
That might be the one I wait till it comes out as a shiny to evolve it. To get it there. I'll evolve it.
Well, now that you said it, you got to do it.
No.
But I don't know, man. New adventures await. They're really pushing the Paldean thing. September 1st through December 1st. This will take us out into. And you see the Halloween. You see that, like the way, it just looks so cool. It looks so cool. So, plenty to talk about with the season. We're gonna unpack it in general right now. And then ultimately, as we go through the next couple months, we'll dig in. There's no sense in really going, looking for details at this point because it's so early. So, Adventures with Pokemon is the first thing they're doing. They're really pushing like, hey, you're almost like starting over. They want us to. They're releasing all the starters at the same time. It's like, pick your Pokemon. Does this feel like a starting point? Could this be? We picked up new players from Go Fest. How do we keep them interested? We give them a whole bunch of new Pokemon. They feel like they're starting something with the rest of the community.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's kind of where I went with it. And all these really cool, animations that we were talking about last week where it kind of looks like, the old TCG or the VG stuff. Like, just very, very well done, very basic, but it's Paldea, man. They're here.
Yeah, I like what they did. So at the end of the video, you could probably just scroll through it to see. They have, because it's Scarlet Violet. Like, that's what the Paldean Pokemon are.
Yeah.
So it's like from September 5th, and it shows you the 3 starters in Lechonk.
Yeah.
And it says, and that's Scarlet. And then
Yep.
Violet from September 10th is the Nim. I don't know. It's a cricket.
Yeah.
Pommy, the Stork, Bombardier, and then the Frigibax or whatever.
Yeah, but does this feel weird that like the Gen 8 stuff is missing? Like, does it feel like
It does feel a little weird because normally we'd have like those starters,
right?
just
Of
to,
course.
like, say we have them,
Yeah, no, for sure. Shadow Zapdos, do anything for your jellies? Tickle you in your jellies at all? No.
Nope. I do know my friend Andrew. Shout out to Zap Turndos in the game. He's going to be very excited.
He's just Zaptan. So yeah, I guess he likes Zapdos.
Yes, very much so.
All right, they're still pushing routes, right? So they're still pushing routes. Any luck taking routes, creating routes, anything like for you?
Nope. No. I don't know what they could do to like make me like that. Research is just going to sit there forever.
So
I really don't know what to like. I don't care. I don't want to do it.
They're
going to need to do something other than try to force me to do it.
I had 3 routes approved this week. 3. These were sitting in here for like a month. And
wow, sounds like you're en route to success.
But I've already done them. I've picked up 2 Zygarde cells. It's my
You're almost gonna like evolve.
I can almost get there. I actually have like 1.5% of the amount of cells needed to do this. So I'm almost
you'll get there.
But this was the routes that I had by my job, so I can go on my lunch break every day and hit 3 routes. So
sounds like way too much work. I would rather go get lunch, sit down, and enjoy it.
I would rather catch Pokemon, Adam. We're built different. Clearly,
we're built different.
We clearly.
clearly. I mean.
All right, showcases, dude. Showcases are great. I think everybody likes them.
I love showcases.
Yep, me too.
They're a great thing.
This is the first time they're like promoting it though, like really pushing
I never know what I'm doing with it. It's like drop a Pokemon. I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking for.
It says it right there.
I understand that, but it's like not till you like go down. And it's like because I'm always like going as fast as possible. I just want to drop it as fast as possible. And so like whatever that first one is, I'm like drop, and I don't know what I dropped and why I dropped it. Like clearly it was a Tyrant. I don't know if it needed to be big. I don't know if it needed to be
Well,
small.
then you need to pay more attention and not rush through the menus, Adam. This game is it's a game of menus. That's the title of the episode. Game of menus.
The title, we already discussed this.
Princess Pikachu. I know you really wanted to be Princess Pikachu.
Just because, why? Why is there so many Pikachus?
All right. Adventures Abound Special Research. Choose your Paldean partner Pokemon. A new special research story with branching paths will be available to trainers. This starts on the 5th. So this is cool.
I implore you not to choose Quaxley.
That's so messed up, dude. That's
Sprigatito or Fuecoco?
I'm choosing Quaxley.
Fuecoco all the way. I have like no affinity to Fuecoco, but I think I need to because it's the one Pokemon that I was like, I don't need that one. But I'm warming up to it, pun intended, because it's a fire type.
Got it. Okay.
All
right. This is an interesting topic now as we get into the timed research for the Master Ball. So we can get another Master Ball. Lot to unpack here. We're going to talk about the research. We're going to dig into this a bit. So, Adam, have you used your Master Ball?
I did. I used it coincidentally on the same Pokemon you did.
Galarian Moltres. So, we're both Master Ballless, right? So, originally, it was you could only hold one Master Ball at a time. So, I knew that we were going to be able to get more Master Balls in the future. So it was like, I'm okay using it on a Galarian bird. Like, even though these are, I don't want to say common, but you do encounter them.
Yeah. I'd say they're not that common.
No, they're probably outside of like having an unknown spawn, like in the true wild, the rarest Pokemon that you can encounter.
Yeah.
So it validates like spending the Master Ball. But people were using the Master Ball because they knew that we could just get another one in the future.
And the absolute legends that caught Bidoof.
Yes. But then there's also a contingency of people that were like, hey, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get another one, so I want to hold on to it. So people were holding on to it and not using it, even if they encountered Galarian birds. So this news comes out, and on like the Niantic support page that talks about the Master Ball, it says you can only carry one Master Ball at a time. So for a day or two, people were like, oh, we got to use this Master Ball because we're going to get a new special research, timed research, to get another one. Let me use it. So then a lot of people in the last couple days used their Master Ball because they knew it was not stackable. They removed the language from the Niantic support page today that says you can only carry one Master Ball. So I think
you're telling me there's a chance.
I'm telling you there's a good chance. The people that have a Master Ball in their inventory still show red for the number 1, meaning like you're capped. However, no one's completed the timed research yet. So, at least that I've seen.
Because 60 raids is unreasonable.
It's very reasonable considering we have what's the time on this, and again I want to dig into.
Okay, but not everybody plays every single day.
So 80.
You got to think of the average Joe.
Right.
The Singaporean grandma.
Okay.
Is she raiding every day?
Do you see the
She's
word?
Raiding like maybe every other day.
Do you see the word master in the title of this research?
No, I don't.
Yes, I do. It says timed investigation, Master Ball. Yo, Singaporean grandma is not a Pokemon master. So, it's unreasonable for her. That's fine. Me, on the other hand, I am a Pokemon master. This is very reasonable.
Well, then you'd have it completed already.
They're giving me 81 free...
Why haven't you completed it,
They're
Ken?
giving me 81 free passes.
No, if you're a master, why... All right,
Because
everyone
a
in the
master
chat,
chooses to
blast
finish.
him.
A master
Blast
chooses
him.
to
Blast
fin-
him in the chat.
A master
He's not done
chooses
yet.
to
He's
finish
not a
this
master.
on his own terms. No, they're giving you 81 passes, right, to complete this. 81 free days of passes or whatever. You only got to do 60 raids.
Are
Yeah.
they really?
Yeah, because you get a
But
free
it's not
raid
a
pass.
remote pass, so I can't do it.
Then you're not a Pokemon master. If you can't make it to
I
the
would
gym,
totally do the raids if they were remote and free.
If you can't make it to the gym to do a 1-star raid in person,
Hey, you have to,
with your
be
free
in the right
pass
place at the right time for
out of
those.
60 out of the 81 days they give you to do it, then you don't deserve the title of Pokemon Master.
Somebody blast him in the chat, please. He's not done with it.
But let's talk about let's jump over to GoHub real quick. So,
all right, let's jump over.
GoHub details
we'll
the tasks.
A different tab, but
yeah, we're just clicking a different tab. But let's talk about the tasks.
Catch 1,000 Pokemon.
Catch 1,000
That's
Pokemon.
reasonable. That's reasonable. Very reasonable.
Win 60 raids. Hatch 30 eggs. Catch 100.
Win 60 raids?
Win 60
Oh man,
raids.
that's even harder.
Well, you fail raids, get good, bro. Hatch 30 eggs, catch 100 different species of Pokemon, make 120 excellent throws, love that one. Complete 150 field research tasks, explore 50 kilometers, spin 300 stops, earn 100k XP, and earn 100k Stardust. 1 Master Ball, 3,000 Stardust, 200,000 XP as a reward. All right.
I think all those are reasonable except for the raid.
So let's dig into the conversations we've had previously about difficulty in this game, right? We talked about what are the paths.
I just want to be
difficulty.
handed things, Ken.
I know you do. I know you do. That is why your name is Adam. Adam T is your last initial for Twitter. Actually, it would be X. You're Adam X right now. So we've talked about difficulty, right? What makes this game difficult? Or what makes you good at the game?
Ken on the internet. That's what makes this game difficult.
But what makes you good? What makes you good? Dedication of time, right? The more you play, the more Pokemon you're going to catch, the better Pokemon you will have. So dedication of time.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I caught a lot of Rayquaza, and I didn't get any good ones.
But because you didn't do enough. You didn't dedicate enough time.
Yeah, but some people do one and they get it.
Well,
they get the Shundo after
some,
one Rayquaza.
Whatever happens to anyone else has nothing to do with you, Adam.
Hey.
Sorry. Life lessons. Dedication of time. What else makes you good? Dedication of money. The person that drops $100 on Global Go Fest. Oh yeah, I did a poll.
Money makes you good?
It does. I did a poll on Twitter.
That's
I'm going to pull it up.
terrible.
So, the majority of people spent $50 to $100. I think that was the range. But people that spend money have more opportunity in the game. It's a pay-to-play scenario. By paying to play, the reward you get from pay-to-play makes you better at the game. It's like a roundabout pay-to-win. The person that pays will have significant advantages. They want the Hundo Rayquaza, the person that could do 100 raids versus the person that's doing their one freebie. The person that's doing 100 has a much better shot of getting what they need to be better.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So we have time, we have money, and then we have consistency. We talked about this one too, meaning you have to play consistently. You can't just say, hey, I'm going to knock out 10 hours of gameplay today, and then I won't touch the game for a couple days. No, you have to have consistency. You have to have that consistent screen time logging back into the game.
Yeah, but I don't want to play the game every day.
Well, you do, because you're addicted, just like me.
I am.
So, one of the ways that Niantic tried to make things difficult previously was by putting a time gate on special research. Spin a stop 7 days in a row. People don't like that. People don't like time-gated research.
Interact with your buddy 20 times.
That's in a row or something like that.
With GoFest, okay,
36,
I was logging in every day. I was
in a
making sure I took pictures. I was making sure I did everything. With Pokemon Sleep, I was making sure I did everything. And my sleep didn't account one day during the whole New York GoFest. When I just assumed that I got the heart from sleeping and doing my research. So I never interacted with my buddy. And I was like 17 or 18, and I lost my streak. I was this close. I was
you don't
so
walk with your buddy
freaking
constantly?
mad.
What?
No.
You're not
no,
a good
I barely Mega Evolved.
You're not a good Pokemon trainer. You're not a good Pokemon trainer.
So let me
you're
tell
so
you,
mean
I am
to your
currently at
creatures.
6 days in a row. I am currently at 6 days in a row.
So people don't like the time-gated special research where it's like that type of thing. Do this in a row, even if it's as low as like 7 days. Spin a stop 7 days. People don't like that. So Niantic was like, well, how else can we kind of put the pressure on the player then? So they're trying something new here, and I think that they knocked it out of the park. They have a timed research that's seasonal. So you have this long stretch, 80 days. As of the time of recording, 80 days and 10 hours left to complete the research. That's awesome. Plenty of time. But we saw these tasks. The tasks are decent. You know what I mean? Like they're good. And the raid one is, to me, a way of saying you got to be in this game every day if you want to do this free to play. You can only miss 20 days worth of free raids out of the 80 days. You got to do 6. I think it's awesome. I think that they're putting the pressure on. They're giving the trainer, the player, the means to do it without spending money. You could definitely hatch 30 eggs in 80 days using just your free incubator. You're catching those Pokemon. You're getting free. This is I just think that this is really good. I think this is such
I've been on the free incubator.
Landor Alpha in the chat says get good, Adam. So just so
listen, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Get good, dude. Get good. I don't know. I think that
Right,
they've
I'll go back into my shell. I'm so sorry.
I think they've hit a sweet spot here. I
off.
really do. I think that this is like a really solid, balance of time and dedication and volume. Like you have to do a lot. I think it's good. I think it's really good. So I'm interested to hear what the community thinks about this. Is this an annoyance? Is this difficult? Is it reasonable? Like, I think when we...
It seems difficult. I think the challenge is worth the reward. I think maybe saying 50 raids would be more palatable.
Well,
I don't know. Like 60 just is like, it just feels like a lot.
I think if Niantic... Oh, and also there's going to be a raid day. If Niantic sees that, like, at the end of this, 80-day window, that everyone has every other category completed except the raid one, then they know they got to rebalance it, right? Then they know they'll have to make a change.
Yes, of course.
But, perhaps they do promotions where they're giving us passes. Who knows? Maybe it's part of the timed research. I don't know. We'll get into that. But good topic. Let us know what you think of this.
Out of the weekly research, we could still potentially get the remote raid pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, if that was more consistent.
Espion Willow in the chat says, seems reasonable to me, and I'm not hardcore. Awesome. You're
not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
Adam, you work at a gym. Your job is a gym.
I do.
So you're telling me that in an 8-hour shift, a 1-star doesn't...
Every single boss has been either a mega raid or a 5-star. I have not seen a single 1-star. If there was a 1-star, I would have done it. There was not a single 1-star yesterday.
Well, Adam...
Just saying.
I think you need to take your lunch break and run to a gym.
I don't have time to run.
Drive very fast.
Well, I don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't want you to hurt anyone either. But all right, let's dig a little bit more into the news. We have our September update, which kind of details for the first time Pokemon showcases. We talked about this. So you see all the different Pokemon that are going to be featured in the showcases and their time. This is good. So, Adam, take a look at this and memorize it. Mega Raids in September, no new Mega Raid boss. Mega Manectric and Gardevoir coming through the month. 5-star raids, we have a nice chunk of Pokemon here. Ultra Beast coming back, Kartana and Celesteela hemispherically for the time, and then they swap. We have Burn Drive Genesect, which can be shiny, and then the Legendary Beasts coming back, which is pretty cool. And the way they're breaking it out over the raid hours is pretty neat. Giving like both Pokemon or multiple Pokemon in some cases all spawning at the same time for the raids.
That's cool.
Yep. Special research they talk about here. Choose your partner Pokemon. Again, pushing the narrative of, hey, choose your partner. You're starting new. You're starting fresh. And then your timed research, timed investigation for the Master Ball that we talked about. Events, we have Community Day Classic today. We have our Paldean Adventure starting on the 5th. We have the Ultra Unlock. We're going to dig into that after the break, starting on the 10th. Oddish Research Day, should have been on 420. Psychic Spectacular, we have our regular Community Day. We have another event at the end of the month called Out to Play. And then we have Azrael Hatch Day. So, busy month, man. Busy month. So this is going to be in addition to every, any other things that they give us that they haven't announced yet. And sometimes they do that. So
like why Azrael Hatch Day? Like I don't understand. They already gave us
a
Meryl like battle day. Like
I just think it's PvP support. If I don't know. I think that's really why. I don't know. But I guess we'll jump really quick. Charmander Community Day Classic today. I can't play, Adam. I'm pretty bummed. My son is pretty bummed as well because he really wanted the Hundo Charizard. I have my company picnic today, my company party, and I planned the entire thing. So it's not something I could miss. It's like I literally
they're like, oh,
yeah, I'm
the
like
person that had your contact.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
not here. He's catching Pokemon. So it's one of the companies I work for 3 different companies, same owners. But one of the companies is a marina, so the party is at the marina, and there's no stops there, so it's I got to figure out a way to nominate some stuff there to make it worth it. So that'll be my mission. But Charmander will be in the wild. Charizard learning both Dragon Breath and Blast Burn, so you get a pretty solid
twofer.
Charizard out of this. There will be Charmander in field research. There's $1 special research. Triple Dust. Say no more. People love Triple Dust. 3-hour lures and incense, snapshot surprise, timed research, and showcases ending at 5 o'clock. So get them in there before the end of the event. But all right, let's take a break, Adam. When we come back,
let's take a break. I gotta cool down a little bit, warm up. I don't know, whatever.
When we come back, we'll talk Paldea and how, for a lot of people, myself pretty much included, Paldean Pokemon will be very new and feel very new because there's a huge contingency of people that have not played Scarlet and Violet that play Pokemon Go, that will be learning about these Pokemon for the first time through Pokemon Go because they have no connection to them in the main series games because they don't play. So that I think
Jamal from the Way Spotters podcast.
Yes.
It has his first interaction.
Has learned all about Pokemon through Go and not through any other means. So, all right, we're going to take a break, and audio listeners will be back right after this.
Visual.
I tried to time it. We're in a Twitch ad break right now too.
Oh, well, that works.
Yeah, I was like waiting for it so I could time it the same. But let's get back in as soon as we can.
All right.
Hi, chat. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
hope everybody's
chat.
enjoying the show.
Chat hot.
Yeah, Espeon, we're going to talk about that. The Charmander, I will mention that the Charmander research for the Community Day Classic is the same as the last Charmander Community Day. So,
is it really?
Yeah.
It's so classic. It's
Professor 58, what's happening? Welcome.
That's the
First Olympian says Azu isn't super PvP relevant anymore. Well, it's been on my team since the beginning, and it refuses to go, which is why I lose every
But it
battle.
always goes in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, we're back from Adland. I know.
All right, back from Adland.
We're back from
welcome. The clouds have parted.
That's why we timed our breaks. But Adam, are you ready to get back in? Have you hydrated? Coffee?
Just coffee.
Coffee dehydrates you. That's not good.
I'm gonna take a shower right after this. I'll get hydrated.
Is that how it works? Through your skin? Your skin absorbs?
Listen, if you take a bath of just coffee, your blood, like your body absorbs it through its skin.
You could
and
take
all the caffeine, and you could die.
People do coffee enemas, dude. Yeah. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
And shifting gears, we're back.
I'm just grinding my gears.
That's so funny. Card jokes. Thank you so much for that break. We appreciate it. We are caffeinated and hydrated, so that's super important. But we have a little housekeeping to get through before the back half of the show. And it is that this podcast is brought to you by Patreon. And you can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. And you can support this show and the other shows on the network for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 will get you access to our patron-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And all patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly PGO and TCG Live tournaments. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. Huge thanks to our gym leader patrons, Absolutely Ryan, Austin Zard, Bean and Cheese, DJ Wonderbread, Hall the Counselor, GK Sue, Jamal Joseph, Mythical Hitch, Beardbow Baggins, and Big Zom Minus. And special thanks to our executive producer, Paul Bott, as well as the other executive producers on the network, Trainer Mystic, Kate the Cons, and Stinky Ash. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything that's going on with the network and everywhere you can connect with us, all that good stuff. Adam, it's time to go to Paldea. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Walking shoes are ready.
Are you ready to embark on an adventure with Pokemon
my
first discovered in the
motorcycle.
Paldea? Vroom! I'm ready. Trainers, adventures abound with the new season in Pokemon GO as Pokemon first discovered in the Paldean region make their debut. Thanks to your efforts during Pokemon Go Fest 2023, you also earned an Ultra Unlock bonus for a new event, Paldean Adventure. Grab your friends, get ready to make memories while celebrating the start of new adventures with more bonuses and Pokemon making their Pokemon Go debut.
So many bonuses.
All right, so I'm going to pull this up on screen really quick, just showing the starter lines here. And see, for the people in the chat, who's your starter? Sprigatito, Fuecoco, or Quaxley? Is there any?
Oh gosh, don't remind me.
Is there
not
any
Quaxley.
incorrect answer?
Quaxley. That is the only incorrect answer.
I don't know.
Quaxley.
But I can tell you for sure the correct answer to any other question is Shiny Lechonk being released in the game out of the gate. Game changer. Game changer. I'm so excited for Lechonk. So great. So great. After the event ends, trainers can look forward to the following. The starters and Lechonk will be in 2Ks, so keep a note on that. Quaxley, please, in the chat. Adam, sorry. There's a lot of... Dude, Quaxley is in the lead in the chat right now. Sorry, Adam.
Wow.
Adam, I'm going Quaxley.
I just can't Quaxquavel. I just can't. It's just like...
Oh, by the way, this event is September 5th through September 10th.
Oh, am I distracting you by dancing?
No.
Being like awkward?
Dude, unknowns will be appearing globally in raids. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one. So we've seen this before with full odd shiny rates.
Yeah, you'll never get it.
It's a trap.
You'll never get it.
It's a trap. So
unknown TRAP.
It's
E.
Adel. It's this is for the Adelp event.
Oh, I thought it was the
Adelp.
The plead.
The pedal event. It's the pedal event.
PLEAD. Plead.
Ultra Unlock timed research with Lechonk coming, and Paldean event bonuses. Roaming form Gimmighoul won't appear at Golden Pokestops if a Golden Lure module isn't used, but treasure hunting trainers will still find Gimmighoul coins when they spin the Pokestop. Pokestops may turn gold without a Golden Lure module, and dude, this bonus, 4 times XP, 4 times Stardust for catching. Like, what?
So we repeat. From Tuesday, September 5th at 10 a.m.
Have a lucky
Sunday,
egg.
September 10th. No, I don't care about a lucky egg. I care about star pieces. Stock up on star pieces now. Whatever bundles have the best star piece bundle, get it.
Yeah. And again, we didn't even really dig into the seasonal bonuses, because there are some pretty awesome seasonal bonuses that also play with XP. 1.5 times. You know what? I could pull it up on the phone here. Let me pull it up here.
You could, but you don't have to.
No,
You
well,
could.
this is good. So if you look in our Today view and you check out, come on, Adventures Abound, seasonal Pokemon in the wild eggs, 2 times friendship bonus damage in raids. Remember you were saying raids are hard? Well, they just got easier. 1.5 times XP from increasing friendship levels. Dude, if you're on
that means I need to have friends.
Yes, you do. And hold 2 times as many gifts in your item bag. They actually messed up in the blog. They were like, this bonus, hold 40 gifts, and then also send 40 gifts. And it's like, you could send 100 right now. Why would it be 40? Yeah, that was omitted completely. So.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, also visual bug I just saw, like it's not, sometimes it doesn't show your Pokemon in gyms, it gets clipped, and also your special research, like you can't look at your completed. It's like not really working. So
see, mine was like glitching hard. It was like as if I hit check my research and then back, like I hit the escape button over and over and over and over and over again. So it was just going like I was glitching out. I was like, something's not right. Then I restarted, and then all of my research tasks had the underscore and like the code name. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
So what are your thoughts on the first Paldea event, the 5th, starting on the 5th? I mean, this is.
I think it's okay. I think what you do is you focus on catches, incense, star piece. That is what you do for these first 5 days. Honestly, don't spend your money on raids, because the unknowns are a trap. Unless you physically
unless you need the unknown.
That specific known. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, do it. But I would specifically just focus, and if you don't have the shiny Hoppip, Houndour, Weasel, or Fletching, go for those. But, I mean, obviously just catch everything. But
yeah.
You want to Pineapple every single Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Lechonk just to get max amount of candies out of this.
For sure.
In 3-star raids, you've got the Machamp, Camerupt, Metagross, Turtonator. But again, I'm not going to go after Turtonator because I want to save it for Bombardier.
Yeah, but you still shiny hunt though.
I understand that, but you're wasting time by not catching. So focus on catching, exploring. The perfect time to go to a park and just drop a lure, incense, star piece, rack in that Stardust.
What do you think about Ultra Beast coming back not shiny?
I probably won't do any.
Because would you have if they were shiny?
Yeah.
See? Sure. It's like I don't
like, why give us Nihilego?
Well, it's
and then like not.
I think it's the like it's really a Pokemon Go thing to dangle the shiny. Like you don't really see that in other forms of Pokemon, so it's like when they don't do it in Pokemon Go, it has a serious impact. I'll do some of these because I'll hundo hunt, but I'm not going to go as crazy as I would if I was shiny hunting, you know. Mega Manectric in raids, and then eggs the starters plus Lechonk in 7K as well. After the event, remember they go to 2K. Field research will be them as well. Collection challenge, avatar items, the Kitakami Paldean set here, which looks pretty cool for the avatars. But I think that this is a solid event and a great introduction to Paldea. That if they're bringing these new Pokemon in, this is how you do it. It feels like a fresh start, a fresh event.
It'll be fresh too, because for PvP, they might not be good, but hey, you've got 4 new Pokemon to battle with that you've never had before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you go towards the to the 10th when the other event starts, you're gonna have even more Pokemon to choose from, because the Ultra Unlock event for Paldea is from the 10th through the 15th. So you have 10 days worth of events from the 5th through the 15th where there's going to be stuff going on. And
So you'll have new Pokemon to use in the Ultra League and Element Cup remix.
Nimble, Lockix, Pawmi, Pawmo, Pawmot, Bombardier, and then the Baxcalibur line. So, Adam, I was going to talk to you about this because Baxcalibur is very relevant in TCG right now, right?
It's becoming less because of Palkia being just better all around. But yeah, so Frigibax and Baxcalibur have been paired with Chien-Pao EX and kind of dominating a lot.
Yeah.
So
Appearing globally in raids, same PEDAL pedal unknowns. Same stuff with the bonus. So we have all this time of 4 times XP and Stardust, but then we have this absolutely ridiculous backpack, which I'm in love with. That is so cute. It's the Pawmi backpack. But $5. They're asking for money 10 days into the season. Adam, how does that make you feel? Does that bother you?
that's expensive. Do we get a Galarian Mr. Mime?
So you get the avatar item, you get 3 rare candy, an incubator, 10 silver pineapples, you get some dust, you get some XP.
Yeah, if we don't get star pieces or incense, it's not worth it.
So in the past, and community, we'd like to hear this too, justification of the cost to buy in is the default reward, not just like the experience of the event. Like, you want to know what you're getting out of the gate. You want to know in black and white, if I pay $5, what am I getting for sure? Because obviously your gameplay experience is going to be different from person to person. But everyone would then get all of those rewards. Yeah, no raid passes, no incubators here, no other types of consumables. You get one incubator, sorry. And it's not even a super
921 stars.
And it's like, not even a super incubator either. It's just an incubator. So maybe this doesn't, the $5 doesn't feel, I mean,
it depends. If Pawmi's your new favorite Pokemon and that's what you want as a hundo, you can increase your chances by getting the encounters.
I don't know. But
it just doesn't seem worth it to me.
So, but I'm also from the school of thought that's like, dude, it's $5. Like, just get it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you can get it from me, Ken.
Don't I always? Aren't I always your Pokemon Go daddy? I'm always your Pokemon Go sugar daddy.
Professor Network.
Yep.
No, you're my Professor Network.
Every month I go in, I gift Adam his ticket, I gift my son ticket. Like, you gotta be daddy. But I don't know, man. 10 solid days of like big bonuses, which is really great. Great.
Big
Good
bonuses.
Stuff. We'll cover GBL really quick, and then we'll kind of resolve the conversation on the season at large. But this is a big old GBL update. New timed research ticket is available to screw up your Today View for the rest of the season. That's available, but they put a gate on it for 14 days. So if you want to get that free ticket, you might have to pay for it later. Do it within the first 14 days. But the whole schedule has been released. Ultra, Element Cup remixes and stuff like that are here, which is cool. But you can go through the whole thing. Sunshine Cup, and they detail in the blog all the different things. But I know what has bothered. It's all glitchy. Catch Cup. So Catch Cup at the end. Normally they were closing. Now they have like the season actually closing with Great Ultra and Master League, so you can make that push, the final push. So previously they were putting Catch Cup at the end, and people weren't really happy with that. So it's nice to see that they have like good old Great Ultra and Master available with 4 times Dust at the end of the season, so people can really push, to up their rank, which is nice. Go Battle Weekend Adventures Abound October 7th and October 8th, so that's pretty cool. 100 battles, the usual stuff, dollar research on top of it to get some Stardust. And there will be following leagues will be active during that: Master League Premier and Single Type Cup. So this is cool, fun little weekend. It's a departure from the normal schedule of GBL. Carbink, Goomy in there. Now it's like Goomy that has shown up in rewards for so long was like, oh, it couldn't be shiny. It can't be shiny. And everyone was like, it was lame. Now it can be shiny. So there you go. Legend, of course, Pikachu Libre, still available. Pretty much all this stuff, Jangmo, up on top for encounters, but I want to get down. Yo, these avatar items right here. Whoo, the Gita outfit, so fire. Looks really good. Definition of all the cups is here, but here's the important thing. I'm going to scroll down. Sorry, I'm going so fast.
Are these the 3 new attacks?
New attacks. Trailblaze, grass type charge attack. 65 power in trainer and gym battles. Scorching Sands, a new ground type charge attack. And Triple Axle, an ice type charge attack. So we have new attacks. This may not seem like much, but grass, ground, and ice happen to show up a lot as raid counters, happen to show up a lot in Great League. So how does this affect things? We're going to have to see. And then plenty of attack changes here with moves getting, nerfed and buffed. There's a ton. There is a ton.
Poltergeist went up by 10. Went from 140 power to 150. Earthquake went down from 120 to 110. I appreciate that because every time I get earthquaked, I die instantly.
My Metagross will still get one hit KO from an earthquake. Yeah. I'm still going down. Giggity. Attack availability updates are pretty significant as well. Lots of Pokemon getting new moves, even legendaries. Regieleki can now get Volt Switch, fast attack.
Ampharos gets Trailblaze. Say what?
Yeah, so plenty of moves here. It's a lot.
I will say, I don't see any colorless moves except for the Boom Burst where it says Trainer Battles energy cost decreased.
Right.
There's no other colorless move.
Sorry.
Nothing added,
dude,
nothing nerfed.
I'm just still scrolling. It's like all these Pokemon getting Scorched Sands. It changes. It significantly changes the dynamic of Pokemon that people have had in their inventory forever. Now they can breathe new life.
Dragon.
It breathes new life into a lot of existing Pokemon. People aren't going to have to catch new Pokemon to do this stuff. So people already have.
But they're going to have to use their charge TMs.
Yeah. So what? They give I delete
fast TMs.
I delete 90% more charge TMs than I use, without a doubt.
I think it's interesting. Selgor has the ability to learn Water Shuriken. Water Shuriken.
But yeah, that's GBL cover. If you want to hear some great podcast GBL talk, check out the PvP corner on the GoCast feed. DeFi and Fish and Heater do a smash up job. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
Smashing job, darling.
Highly recommend.
Smashing job.
But let's wrap things up, Adam, with getting back to the season. Is a seasonal story. Will this actually be a narrative? Will you think we'll have actual? How about the biome stuff that Woodwose every month is like, hey, I live in a city, I'm not seeing my city Pokemon. I live in a forest. Where are my forest Pokemon? Like, hopefully they make an impact with the different Pokemon that are available in each of the different biomes. Beaches and water, mountains, forests, and cities, all with their own Pokemon and the whole and more thing. Egg pools are definitely shook up, but Lechonk is going to be a good one out of 2Ks. But here we go. Open 40 gifts a day, increased damage from participating in raids, and increased friendship like we were talking about. Dude, the friendship thing, huge. 300,000 XP with a lucky egg for going best friends. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. So, what do you think of the season? What do you think of September? What do you think? What's your hot
season? My hot take is I'm very excited for the season. I think it's gonna breathe new life into the game. I think a lot of new trainers are gonna be very excited to see these new Pokemon, because I'm sure they've seen them, like via when they walk to Walmart and they see, oh hey, look, all these different cards. Like I don't know what that Pokemon is, but they play Go, so it'll be really cool.
Dude,
and because we're all Pokemon Go players are like watching the Nintendo's directs, and they see all these Pokemon, but they're like, I don't know what those are, and now they're getting their first opportunity to
Yep.
hang out with them, interact with them, take pictures, which is really cool. I'm very excited to do the art card of the day with new Pokemon.
I think that on the 5th and on the 10th, the Pokemon Go collective will all have that excitement of seeing silhouettes in the nearby.
Yep.
That little dose of dopamine is so exciting with this game. Like, that's what really makes it exciting. Adam, do you have a home intruder? Is that what you're looking at?
No, I can just like hear something outside.
Is it a moose? Is it a moose?
No. But it sounds like banging, like close, but I can't see anything. So,
well, maybe it's a Pokemon, but no, I think that
ground type.
September is stacked. I think as the time goes on, we'll start digging into all these different things that are happening in September. But as a whole, it'll still be exciting whenever they release the Gen 8 stuff. It's just out of order, but Pokemon Go,
they're playing basketball.
No, Pokemon Go doesn't really follow the order. You know what I mean? Like, it's in its own world. So.
Yeah, I'm excited for PvP. I'm excited to try out these new moves. I can't wait to put whatever that ice one on. But like they do stat things, and I love that. I love that. So Trailblaze is gonna be on whatever I can put it on.
Yeah. Espeon Willow says looking forward to the new AR picks. Awesome. Yeah, check out our Instagram for that. But I don't know. Let us know how you feel about the season. I think it's excellent. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be great for new Pokemon. It's all good. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. So on that note, Adam, is that a show?
I think that's a show.
All right. Check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything we have going on with the network. LuredUp.com for everything we have going on with the show and to get our downloads and all that good stuff. You can email us, luredup@PokemonProfessor.com, and you can leave us a text or a voicemail or call us, 732-835-8639. Adam, that's it. That's all.
Have a good day. Go
Keep
catch
training,
some
trainers.
Mega Evolve. Don't forget to Mega Evolve.
Yeah, don't forget to Mega Evolve.
A fire type. Blaziken, Charizard, Camerupt. Oh, just kidding.
How do you not have Charizard? It's got to be Charizard. Just Mega Evolve the Charizard. You know you have it. All right, everyone. Take care. Keep training, trainers. Bye.